Halo, ketemu lagi dengan saya Andias. Kita lanjutkan lagi. Ketemu Nicole-nya.
Remembering the flower seller's advice,
Oh,
I pushed the door gently just above the lock.
oke. Eh, bagus rumahnya.
I'm glad you could make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. I'm Nicole. Take a seat, George. Eh bien? And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers beneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck!
Hmm.
Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
I took my photographs to the editor, but he wasn't interested. Can you believe it? He told me to drop the story.
But you're not about to do that.
Oh no. I am going to find out what's behind these killings. You know what I think? It's a conspiracy. The police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders. The press don't connect them at all. They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
That covers just about everyone.
Mhm.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Kenapa jadinya nelpon? Ditodik si tukang jahit ya, kalau nggak salah ini. Nah, aku mau kasih apa dulu ya, biar aku nggak kelewatan dialog. Ini nggak bisa ditebak ini. Coba.
I found this false nose in the
Oh,
sewer.
dijadiin info ya semuanya, apapun itu.
Hey, what's this inside it?
The contents of someone's nose?
Don't be cross, George. It says La Risée du Monde. Masks and costumes. It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
Why don't you put it on, George?
No way am I wearing this. I'd look really stupid. Besides, he might have had a cold.
Hah? Yang serius. Ini emang penting.
This is the tool I used to get into the sewers.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
Oh, of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down those sewers.
Iya.
Yeah? Well, it was kind of scary, but, well, I had a job to do. I found a piece of material near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here,
Yeah.
George, it's an enlargement I made.
Apa itu?
Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his left cheek.
A scar. In the shape of a
Kok
horseshoe.
nggak diperlihatkan ke saya? Oke.
I found this tissue down the sewer.
Oh, that's disgusting, George.
I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use. Or
Dibawa kemana-mana loh.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
tell me more about the clown's previous victims.
Musiknya serem amat.
Onno Belota, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it. Millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off.
Was he killed for his money?
No. He had no living relatives, and his fortune went to the orphanage where he grown up. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was led to his death by a snowman.
Snowman. Ikaw.
Tell me more about yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, there is not much to tell.
Well, how did you get into photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought my first camera. I was 8 and my parents had just split up.
Kasihan. Ikaw aja?
Did you live with your father?
Yes, my mother went off with her new boyfriend. I don't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Ay.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's all right. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really, always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted I should study art. That's why I went to college.
Oh.
Did you learn about photography at college?
Oh, God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were
Uh-huh.
billed for everything we used, paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the term I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Do you have a boyfriend?
That's none of your business.
I showed you the red nose, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Why don't you pay a visit to the shop it came from?
I just might do that. How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
Do you want this photograph?
No, you...
Did I show you this tissue?
Yes, George. I asked you to get rid of it.
This is the tool I used to get into the sewers.
Lu tahu?
Yes, you showed me before.
Ya ampun, detil banget loh dialognya.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese green politician. He
Okay.
inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium. He was committed to dismantling Japan's automobile industry.
I can't see him gaining much support with a loony policy like that.
Yamada was a man of vision. He was years ahead of his time.
If you say so. How did he die?
At the hands, or should I say, flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
Hmm?
A snowman, a penguin, and now a clown. You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you what, I won't be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
Yep.
I don't blame you for being scared. I am too. But this story could be my only chance of a big break.
Or a premature death.
Oh.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Ya ampun. Tambah sekarang. Ayo dong ngomong.
Hello? Who is this? Mr. Todrick? Oh, it's you again. What now?
Ayo Todik.
Did you make a suit for a man with a scar on his face? A scar in the shape of a crescent moon? Maybe. Maybe not.
Tell me where I can find him and I'll leave you alone.
And if I don't,
I won't leave you alone.
I can't tell you anything unless you give me his name.
Hah? Kok begitu?
Do you know where I can find the guy with the scar?
I told you. Without a name, I can't help you.
Oke.
Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
Eh. Kalau kamu ngomong kayak begitu, dia nggak mau bicara sama kamu lagi. Ini nggak bisa dilihat ya, cuma ngobrol sama Nico.
I
Jadi,
showed you the red nose.
bukan.
Yes. Why don't you pay a visit to the shop?
I just might...
Aku rasa ada
I'm going back out to search for that clown.
tempat
Where?
baru lagi.
Well, I guess I could visit the costume shop.
Good idea.
Ini bisa apa, Mbak? Oh, apartemennya bagus loh. Dia pelukis, itu banyak kanvas. Banyak bingkai.
Oh, hi. recognize the man in this photograph?
What a hunk.
He's a killer.
I can see that. His eyes say it all.
Do you recognize...
No, dear.
Did I show you this tool?
Yes, my dear.
Oke.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
I inhaled deeply, expecting to experience the scent of the flowers. What I got was traffic fumes.
Nggak ada apa-apa lagi ya. Mana? Saya mau ke polisi dulu. Pak detektif itu masih di kafe sepertinya.
Hi there.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Monsieur Hardy, no?
Stobart,
Nih, ada foto.
do you recognize
Sekarang.
the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur, I do not. I have no memory for faces.
Dia udah baik
Have
ketemu
you
orang.
any idea what this tool is used
Oui, monsieur. It is a...
Udah.
Thanks for your help, officer.
Yuk ke toko kostum. Ini bukan. Itu kafe. Sebentar, coba ke kafe dulu. Loh, dia udah kembali. Kembalikan deh itunya.
Hey,
Alatnya.
you!
What do you want now?
Oh,
Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old
Wow.
coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work
Papa.
fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Can't beat. I could have knocked his block off.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantar.
Was? He's dead then?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They
Yeah.
really bring out the hammiest actors in people. Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
ya.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already. I didn't see a thing.
He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers and makeup.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
Listen, I have to find that clown. He's a killer.
Emang
Say,
Badut itu nggak keluar
who are
lewat
you
pintu.
anyhow? A cop?
No, of course not. I mean, do I look like a cop?
I guess not. How do you know this guy's a killer? Did you see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion? The cafe was blown up.
The clown killed the old man?
That's
Yeah.
right. Blew him up with a bomb concealed in his squeeze box.
Merde. But why did he go to the bother of dressing up like a clown?
Who can unravel the tangled logic of a killer's mind? I guess it's some deep-seated psychological need. Or just plain showmanship.
Hmm.
What do you make of this clown's nose?
It would be more amusing if you were wearing it.
Oke.
What do you make of this
It would be more amusing.
Hah.
Do you
Yeah.
recognize this tissue?
Certainly not.
Do you recognize the...
Certainly.
Ini dulu.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I don't.
I borrowed this tool from you
Iya.
while you were gone.
Maaf ya.
Keep it.
Huh?
I can afford to buy a new set now.
Aneh banget.
I
Serius,
borrowed
aku
this
boleh
tool from
boleh
you
aku
while
bawa.
you were gone.
Keep it. I can afford to buy a new set now.
I gotta go.
Don't let me keep you.
Sudah. Ini bisa di...
The toolbox didn't contain anything else I needed.
Ya, sama. Yo, aku udah baik kemajuan loh. Kalian kenapa masih di TKP?
Sergeant Moo,
Yes.
do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur.
It's the guy who bombed the cafe. The clown.
This man looks nothing like a clown.
He's taken off his grease paint and costume.
Then there is nothing to link this man with the killing.
Nothing? Look at those murderous eyes.
Nggak cukup.
Hardly likely to get him convicted.
Do you recognize the man?
No, monsieur.
It's the guy who bombed.
This man looks.
He's taken off.
Then there is
Nothing?
Kalau nggak berguna.
Do you recognize the man?
no.
It's the guy.
This man looks.
He's taken.
Then there is no.
Nothing?
Udah.
See you later, Sergeant.
Saya ke sini nggak bisa ngomong sama orang di sini lagi. Ini saya di
Hi
depan.
there. Remember me?
Ah, mais oui, Inspector. Have you found him?
Who?
The man in the sewer, of course.
Ada fotonya sih.
Sifting through the evidence.
Rather you than me, monsieur. That reminds me, someone's been impersonating you. Came sniffing around just after you'd gone. Bold as
Huh?
brass. He tried to tell me he was a policeman. Inspector Rousseau, he claimed. I didn't tell him I'd been talking to you, not hours before.
Thank goodness. Impersonating a police officer is a serious offense. A man with so little respect for the law must
Kawan.
be desperate.
Yes, my father used to say, desperation opens the door to the devil. He was always coming out with things like that. Stupid man. So, when you are not exploring sewers, what do you do?
I take a lot of showers.
Oh, very good, monsieur. A policeman with a sense of humor.
Do you recognize the man in this
Kacau.
photograph?
Yes, I do. It's that villain I told you.
Ah, bener ya.
Do you recognize the
Loh.
man?
Yes, I do.
Oke. Bukan aja nih.
I have to be going.
Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
Ini ya. Wow. Keren. Aku masih pengen lihat-lihat. Iya sih banyak. Ini kostum nih. Ini sih banyak kostum di belakang sini.
I gave the dummy Puro a tentative prod, but it didn't move. As I was about to touch the dummy, I I realized it had the same color eyes as Nico. The strange thing was, I hadn't realized I'd noticed the color of Nico's eyes.
Nggak masuk akal. Kok lagu mati?
Excuse me.
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind, for in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible! You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Ya,
Of course. How can I help you?
jelas ini tujuannya, tapi jangan.
Have you heard of a man named Plantile?
Enggak.
I do not recall anyone of that name.
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
Oui, monsieur. I do not see how I can help.
Don't you keep a record of costumes that you've rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but...
Well, then I'd like to check your records. Give me the
Boleh
names
nggak?
of everyone who's rented a clown suit.
Impossible. There are too many.
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
Iya kan.
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Oh, penting ya?
Let me smell
Ew.
Bestheimer's number 7 white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Tentu saja. Masih keserap. Badut dulu atau foto dulu ya?
The clown I'm looking for is a cold-blooded killer. Give me his name, and I'll see he's brought to justice.
I'd help you if I could, but you can't expect me to remember all my customers. You see, the clown costume is our most popular line, monsieur. On
No.
average, we hire out more than 30 clown suits a week. You'll
Wow.
have to give me more to go by. A description, perhaps?
Iya, foto. Nih. Kau tahu
You
kan?
recognize this man?
Ah oui, he was here this morning.
What?
He
Jelas,
chose
beli
two
langsung dipakai.
costumes, Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
Oh,
Pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining.
apa tuh
He
taffeta?
gave me his name as Monsieur Card.
Are you sure this is the same man who hired the clown suit?
Certainement, Monsieur Card.
Are you sure this...
Hmm.
Certainement,
Monsieur
Monsieur
Card.
Card.
Oke,
Thanks for your help, buddy.
membantu
My
sekali.
pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay. What are you trying to do, kill me?
Iya ngerjain
Not
banget.
find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh
Yeah.
bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
Benar.
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Oke.
Excuse me.
Oui, monsieur?
Aku balas.
Do you want this buzzer back?
Oh nggak deng.
No, you keep it.
Jadi aku bisa nyetrum orang-orang.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur.
Aku jadi pengen coba. Wow. Apa itu? Oh, udah kembali dia.
Excuse me.
Ah, Monsieur Stobart, n'est-ce pas?
That's correct. You remember me.
The retention
Akhirnya.
of such data is part of my duty as a gendarme. That is how crime is fought, through attention to detail, not intuition.
Yes, sure.
Aku mau salam.
Would you like to shake my hand, Sergeant?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur. The gesture could be misconstrued.
Siap.
Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his left cheek.
No, monsieur. Has this man any connection with the bombing of the cafe?
Yes. I
Yeah.
believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume. Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Ya,
Yes, I do.
aku
One
punya
moment, monsieur.
banyak kabar, banyak info.
Stobart is here to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Responnya lambat bener. Untuk zaman dulu bagus loh animasinya.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Mr. Stobart, my mind is a well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale. No tricks, mark you, monsieur. Just exercise. Just as our muscles waste through inactivity, so our minds decay. But there is no need. If only people would learn to exercise their wits daily.
If he was trying to impress me, it worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
Eh bien, if you called about the bombing, you're too late. Investigations have been closed.
Hah?
But
Tapi
I've
kan
been taken off the case.
pelakunya belum
murder of
ketemu.
the dead guy?
It is out of my hands.
Loh. Ah. Ini kabar tujuannya.
Did you find out the ID of the guy who was killed in the explosion?
I already knew who he was.
I heard that the bomb victim's name was Plantar.
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that's why you've been taken off the case.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
What was that psycho-detective business you did in the cafe?
It is my theory that the passions evoked in violent crimes create ripples in the ether, invisible to all but the possessor of a highly developed and receptive mind.
I'm impressed. Can you bend spoons, too?
I didn't think a man of your obvious intelligence would stoop to mockery.
I'm not mocking. I've had personal experience of the power of the mind. I used to get ignored at parties until I read a book that changed my life.
Really? What was it called?
Atau
Hypnotism for Fun and Profit. He looked at me as if I'd farted at a funeral.
The power of mesmerism is a rare gift, not a party trick.
You're not going to try any of that psychic interrogation on me, are you?
Do you find the thought of my probing distasteful?
Let's just say I'd rather you didn't. I've got more doubts than doubting Thomas when it comes to mysticism.
Too bad. I think you would make an interesting subject under controlled regression.
The day I let anyone mess with my mind hasn't dawned yet. Does this red nose mean anything to you?
I'd imagine it means you have not given up your pursuit of the clown.
You're absolutely right. What do you make of this, Rosso?
It is a tool For gaining access to sewers.
Jadi kau bawa itu kemana-mana, tahu ditaruh di mana? Salam ya.
Would you care to shake my hand, Inspector?
Please don't be offended if I decline your offer, Stobard. The palms of my hands are particularly sensitive.
Oke.
I found this tissue in the sewer.
It would have been best if you'd left it there.
Nggak bukti ini. Polisi ini nggak bukti itu. Apa dulu nih, ini atau foto? Pokoknya sama aja. Ini.
Don't you want to know what I found out about the killer?
Ya.
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
Then I'll have to continue my investigations without your help.
No, you must forget the business of the clown completely. Go back to being an ordinary tourist, Stobard.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Ya.
No.
It's
Nih.
the face of a killer.
Sesuatu ada yang
The man
ditutupin
who
nih.
bombed the cafe.
The photograph was taken soon after the explosion. He'd escaped through the sewers, leaving a trail of clues behind him.
Sesuatu ada yang membuat
Circumstantial
investigasi ini
evidence,
ditutup.
Stobard. None of it proves a thing.
So long, Inspector.
So long. Sebentar, kalau aku nggak salah ingat.
Excuse me,
What do you want now?
is Rosso here?
Ya,
Yes, is. You wish to speak to him?
ya.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
Kalau aku nggak salah ingat ya, coba.
It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Ya,
Thank you, Moo.
saya emang tadi kayak insist enggak. Dia aja ngizinin.
What now, monsieur?
Nggak ada apa-apa.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter? You call me from my desk and you say it doesn't matter? I could have you arrested for wasting police time.
I'm sorry.
Ya, aku ingat adegan tadi. Maaf, Pak polisi. Ayo, kita teleponnya di telepon si tukang jati itu di rumah Nicole aja. Ini udah nggak bisa. Atau kostum itu udah nggak bisa datanya. Halo. Mbak penjual bunga.
Hello, my handsome friend.
Mau salam?
Would you like to shake my hand?
No, I wouldn't. I can see the future, remember?
Kau beneran tahu? Ayolah.
Would you like to shake my hand?
No, I wouldn't.
Oke.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
Siapa yang pada akhir mau salam?
Salut, George. What news?
Yep.
I've been to the costume shop.
Yeah, I like it. What are you supposed to be?
I didn't hire a costume. These are my clothes and you know it.
Did you ask about the clown?
Ya.
Yeah. He used the name Khan. He hired 2 costumes, the clown and a pixie.
Then we're one jump ahead of him.
How do you make that out?
He probably plans to use the pixie suit next time he kills.
Oh, God, don't let it be me. I don't deserve to die at the hands of a pixie.
Don't be silly, George. That won't happen.
Oh, no?
No, because every time you see a pixie, you're going to run like hell.
Ah, belum tentu kali Mbak.
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Research, George.
Yeah? You have a copy of the clown's yearbook?
I have a telephone and lots of contacts.
Oh, well, did you find anything useful?
Not yet. I'm employing my first and most useful weapon.
What's that?
Patience.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't it a substitute for decisive thinking? Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clown's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
May I use your telephone?
Ya,
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Hello? Who is this?
It's George Stobart again.
What now?
nih. Loh kok
I found out the name of the guy I'm looking
tolong
for.
kasih
Is that so?
Yeah, it's Khan.
bener.
You know who I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes, I delivered the suit to his hotel. The Hotel Ubu. I don't remember the room number. It was upstairs.
Jadi,
The second room on the right-hand
jadi
side.
baju
of the
sama
door.
makeup
Thanks,
muka
Todrick.
tuh
That's
terjual
all I
terpisah.
wanted to know. Now I've got you, Mr. Clown.
Ke hotel sekarang.
Now we're getting somewhere. Do you know the Hotel Ubu?
The Ubu? Yes, I do.
That's where the clown stayed.
Good work, George.
Hebat. Oh, emang pasokan nih George. Kalau George nggak ikut campur nih polisi itu akan diem aja. Udah semuanya kan nggak ada yang tanya. Mau salam nggak?
The guy
Please.
at the novelty shop gave me this.
Oh,
What is
dikasih
it?
tahu.
A hand buzzer. You put it in your hand and give people electric shocks.
Why?
It's a
Tara.
gag, a practical joke.
If you ever use it on me, I'll break your arm.
Okay, okay. I get the picture. Hey, Nico, shake hands with me.
No chance, Buster.
Ayolah.
Hey, Nico, shake hands with me.
No chance, Buster.
Oke. Kita ke
See you
hotel.
later.
Where are you going now?
I could go hang out at the Hotel Ubu.
Mau ikut?
Watch out for Khan, George.
Don't worry, I will.
Bentar, sekarang aku mau coba salam dengan dua orang di sini. Halo Pak.
Hi. You're the guy who gave me the tip, aren't you?
Huh?
The racehorse. Salahedin.
Oh, yeah, but
I put every franc I had on that horse.
listen,
My lifetime savings, next month's rent, everything.
Oh, God.
She won by 3 lengths. I'm a rich man.
Call me Lucky George, the punter's friend. So how come you're still here?
I'm not going to let my newfound wealth change me, not one bit. I bought this hole, fittings and all. Now I can come and go as I please. No more clocking on or completion schedules. No foreman breathing down my neck. Thanks to you, I've found paradise.
I'm getting a mushy feeling in my chest. But not half as mushy as your head.
What do you want now?
Mau salam?
Would you like to shake hands with me?
No, I wouldn't.
Kenapa?
One of the real pleasures of being rich is not having to be polite.
I gotta go.
Don't let me keep you.
Kalau yang di sini? Ini saya di depan, kan berat kiri kanan.
Hello again.
Yes, Inspector.
Shake my hand. Go on, shake it.
You're joking, aren't you? Nothing personal, but you've been mucking about
Ya,
down this suit.
kali saya udah cuci tangan. Udah.
I have to be going.
Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
Oh, ditutup sekarang. Mungkin ada sesuatu di sini. Mungkin. Ya, kalau saya muter apa yang terjadi ya? Ya. Kartun lagi. Disambut lagi kan saya di atas. Oh, udah enggak. Pintu kebuka. Oh, ada yang bisa dijelajahi di sini.
Hello again.
Yes, Inspector.
Sama aja.
I have to be going.
Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
The fountain had probably been attractive at one time, but now it looked like an old stained urinal. The door was locked. The door was locked. The door
Oh.
was
Oh ya, kita ke hotel. Hotel Ubu. Ah. Dua orang ini
Excuse me.
Yes?
kayak nggak bersahabat sekali.
Have you heard of a guy called Plantar?
Ya,
No. That name means nothing to me.
I'm looking for a clown.
Are you trying to be funny?
No, I really am looking for a clown.
There are no clowns here except you.
Do you know a man by the name of Khan?
No, I don't.
It's very important I get to see him, and
I told you. I don't know it.
have you ever seen this clown's nose before?
No.
semuanya no aja.
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
No. I never saw him.
What does this tool suggest to you?
Hard labor.
Will you shake my hand?
Are you joking? Who knows where it has been?
Itu
What
benderanya
does tissue mean to you?
lumayan
Are you
bagus.
serious?
Oh, yes. Take a good look at the substance it's smeared with.
You are sick. Very sick.
Forget it. Excuse me.
Yeah?
Do you happen to know a guy named Khan?
That ain't nobody I know.
Proses
I'm sorry to be
jawaban
a
juga
burden on
tidak
your
semua.
brain. You ever meet a guy called Plantow?
No, I ain't.
You missed your chance. If you're quick, you'll catch him at the coroner's. Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
No, I ain't. Don't tell me I missed him. Oh, that's too bad. I love the clowns, don't you?
I've seen daytime television that was funnier.
I love it when the little guys get hurt.
That figures.
Custard spice, hose pipe down the pants, then smack! A plank in the kisser.
Have you ever seen this clown's nose before?
Nope.
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
Is this a trick question?
No, I simply asked if you recognized him.
Okay then. Nope, I don't.
What do these... Oh, never mind. Shake my hand.
Nah.
Oh, rats. Do you recognize this tissue? Think carefully now.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
What?
I'm gonna have to hurry you.
Ooh.
Time's up, so I'll tell you. It's a used tissue with a liberal dump of Bestheimer's number 12.
If you say so.
See you later.
Not if you see me first.
Lucu ya, yang satu ini lucu. Lah, ya dibaca. Sebentar. Baik, aku save dulu. Wow. Sebentar. Saya rasa cukup sampai sini dulu ya. Saya akan lanjutkan lagi ya. Ini udah mulai seru di sini. Kita lihat apa yang akan kita lihat besok berikutnya. Bye bye.